So could you apply this practice, I guess I will use that word, to business? Because to me, business is just, it's all about logic and analytics and pros and cons and making our decisions based on that information. So is this something that is applicable to business? Is it relevant to business?
Yes, it is relevant to the business. Why? Because this is the core, what we are talking. This is the core of all kinds of the development and prosperity. I can understand when the business comes, there is a mind come, there is a logic come, there is a reasoning come, and there is a give and take come based on conditioning. But why can't we balance it? Why can't we balance the spiritualism and materialism also? So what I'm saying, we need to understand the basic core of what we are talking. And once we understood the awareness of the breath, the awareness of the thoughts, so then we can apply this principle in the business, and we can handle the business beautifully, intellectually, at the highest level, So that's what, when we live at the peace, when we live at the calm, when we relax, when we live in the relaxed state, what will happen? There would be few and powerful and the beautiful thoughts will come from unknown space, from empty space. So when you work on these productive thoughts, you don't need to attract useless and unwanted thoughts. Therefore, when you interact with the business people, most of them are living with useless and unwanted thoughts. Why? Because they are not aware of it. Therefore, their life is miserable. Therefore, their life is based on conditioning and programming. So my message is, why can't we live with awareness? Why can't we live with happy and prosperity, what we are talking, and then we can expand our business million times, billion times. And that is called the mindful businessman. That is called the mindful practice.
So you're telling me, I heard you use the word mindfulness, business, and prosperity. They can all go together?
Yes, it has to go together.
Oh, wow. Okay. Carry on. Has to go together. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I do. I enjoy my life. Basically, we should not forget the meaning, the deeper meaning of our life, because first of all, life is important, First of all, that in order to know the deeper meaning of life, that is more important. And later on, everything will come into our life, spontaneously, naturally, it will come from unknown space. So as soon as we raise our frequency, we raise our vibration, we raise our energy level, with the help of mindful practice, all kinds of the things will come into our life, and then we can balance our life in terms of spiritualism and the materialism. I never say that we have to go to the jungle for meditation practice. No, we have to live in this world. We have to have physical challenges. We have to deal with so many negativity in our life, but we should not forget the deeper meaning of our life. And the deeper meaning of our life is to go and connect with the nature in the form of meditation practice. And once you raise the frequency of the meditation practice, everything will start happening and you can enjoy your life. And that's what it is.
So you talked about raising your vibration or your frequency. Could you explain a little bit what you mean by that?
Yeah. In day-to-day life, we must have seen that most of the people are living at the level of physical body and mind. Very few people live at the level of thought, frequency, energy, vibration, whatsoever. And the physical body and minds are connected with the ego. Therefore, people have started labeling and judging the things. Okay, I'm a superior, I'm a powerful, I'm a dominant, I can hurt you, So I can judge you, I can label you, So when we live at the deeper level, then we can enjoy our life, then we can go to the infinite possibility. And once we create an awareness of the love within ourselves, once we go inside, when we investigate ourselves by dissolving the ego mind, then we can raise our frequency, our vibration, our energy level. How? The first process is we have to go for connect with the nature. So as soon as you connect with the nature, what I says, you can feel that there is some energy which is coming on your face, and whosoever come in your frequency level in magnetic field, because you have raised your frequency, energy, vibration with the help of creating an awareness of the love within yourself. And anger happens, fear happens, all kinds of the negative emotion happens in our life. Why? Because we are lacking the love. So why can't we raise our frequency, our energy level, by creating a deep, deep fragrance of love within ourselves? So as soon as we create a deep the fragrance of love, everything will come and our frequency can go up. And the more we can discover who we really are, as I say, by dissolving the ego mind, the more we can know at the center of being. And when we go at the center of being, there is love, there is a light, there is a oneness, there is a synchronicity. Everything is at the center of being. So once we reach at the center of being, automatically our frequency, our vibration, our energy will go up. And that is our practice.
Well, and thanks for sharing that. That is absolutely fascinating. Because you work quite a bit with businesses, business leaders. So how is this message received? Because I would have to think some of them, if they're looking to improve their quality of life, their bottom line, etc., I'm thinking the first place they may not look is, whoa, I need to embrace some type of meditation practice. So how do you share this? And what does a typical interaction, let's say, with your corporate CEO look like?
So my message for them, like suppose they are the business people, CEO, or, they should balance their life, I'm not saying like they should leave their business, no, they should be doing whatsoever they are doing into their life, but we should not forget the deeper meaning of our life, As I said, there must be there must be balance or equanimity between spiritualism and the materialism, But the problems are happening, most of the business corporate, the CEOs kind of the people, they are missing the beautiful moment of the life, because they are not able to discover who they really are. Even I shared with you, once I met with the billionaire in different country, and he has too much money, everything he has, but he's looking for peace, he's looking for silence, he's looking for, relaxation. But how could he remain in silence? How could he remain in peace? Because wherever he goes, even if he goes to the nature, his mind is chattering, his mind is wandering, and he cannot live in a peace, although he's a billionaire or millionaire, whatsoever. So he cannot live in silence, he cannot live in, in relaxation. So there is no point, and he's looking to bring all those kind of the billions of the movement, which he wasted in order to become billionaire. So how could he go back and bring those beautiful movement? It is impossible. So the best practice for the people who are in the business sector, in the CEO sector, first of all, they have to balance their life. And the second thing, they should go inside, they should love themselves, first of all, they should love themselves, because once they started love themselves, then everything will fall into the right place, into the right moment. And that's what my message.
Well, that's perfect. Tracy just mentioned, she said, balance, spiritualism, and materialism with a happy face. And I think that's what I'm hearing from you as being one of the key words is it's not about selling everything you have and going living in a tent, but it's not about never interacting with those other aspects of our lives because we're so busy trying to make enough money or status or power, because then we will experience peace and health and balance.
Yes.
But what you're saying is the more you try and create that peacefulness in your mind, especially in the corporate ecosystem, the further away you're going to get from the very thing you're looking for.
Yes, because peace of the mind is the ultimate happiness. Money cannot bring you happiness. The wealth cannot bring you happiness. But when you have a peace of mind, from inside, then it will bring happiness, prosperity, well-being, all kinds of the development in our life. And that's what it is. And when you have peace of mind, then everything will come. Money will come, wealth will come, and, you will flow with abundance, prosperity. Everything will come into the right place.
That's so true. And I think that's what, just in our society, people have a misunderstanding is that it's either, I'm going to use labels here, either materialism or spiritualism. And it's like if I have one, I can't have the other. And I know what I found, and as you've been saying, is when you achieve that balance, then actually you can have it all, but you don't have so much of the burden of having it all. And I think that's what happens is people get to that. They figure, once I have this, whatever this may be, once I have the certain position, or once I have the certain body composition, there's a certain bank account, or I'm living in the certain house or whatever, then I will feel what I'm trying to feel. But they never get there because they've got the right idea. They're just looking in the exact opposite direction to find it.
Yeah,